the southeastern tip of Germany, up in the Bavarian Alps, is the stunning town of Berchtesgaden. I've been to Berchtesgaden twice before, and for me, it's something of a spiritual home. The alpine scenery is spectacular. The air invigorates the soul. The local food and drink is exquisite, and the people warm and welcoming. When I die, I hope to go to heaven, and I hope heaven is just like Berchtesgaden, which is today a popular tourist destination. Mountains, lakes, salt mines, and a Nazi chapter. That's right, Adolf Hitler spent much of World War II at his famous Berghof residence here in Berchtesgaden. You may have seen old video footage of him entertaining guests on a large balcony overlooking the Alps. That was here. The Berghof was in Berchtesgaden. Indeed, here you will still find the Eagle's Nest, a gift to Hitler from Martin Bormann for his 50th birthday. Although Hitler very rarely visited the Eagle's Nest, he much preferred the Berghof residence further down the mountain. So we are here for history, mountains and lakes, but we're also here for beer. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I am a sucker for Bavarian breweries. So I've come up to the Alps, to the town of Berchtesgaden, to visit the Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden. Not to be confused with the Hofbräuhaus, the world famous Hofbräuhaus in Munich. This has been going since 1645, I think it is. 1645, I'll double check on that in a second. And as with most breweries, it started off as a monastery that brewed beer and yada yada over years. So this is the local beer to this part of the Alps, and lots of the local establishments, beer gardens, restaurants, hotels, this is what they all sell. They're all very, very sort of patriotic towards Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden. We're gonna see if they'll let us in. If not, we're gonna break and enter. And then afterwards, next door to this is their pub, essentially, their brewery house. And that was probably, I'll need to double check on this, I'll see if I can speak to people. I would say that was probably originally where the brewery itself was. And then, as with most of these beer kellers, over time, they started letting people in, turning it into a tavern. Became popular, so therefore they converted it into a full-time tavern and probably moved this here. I mean, you can tell that this particular building here has not been here that long, but anyway, excited to try their Helles. I think they do an Eisbock. I think they do a Dunkel. Probably do other stuff as well, but only one way to find out. That's to go in and see what they've got to offer. Awesome. Well, the update is they won't let us in the brewery. They don't do that. Obviously, they don't know who I am. But that's okay. That's okay. I won't hold that against them. But luckily, we've got the Bräustüberl next door. So this is their restaurant and pub. So everything that's made next door in the brewery is made available here. So it's the next best thing, right? So we won't get to see the kit and all that, but hey, not the end of the world. The main thing is we get to go next door and taste it pretty much at source. So let's go do that.
The food is now on the board that you can take it.
Perfekt. Bitte, Sie haben Eisbock? Okay, danke.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is yes. And Sie haben Eisbock may not be grammatically correct, but you got the gist. So we are inside the brewery, well, the beer cellar next to the brewery, and this is Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden. Tasty. We've never had this before. I have had this before. I have had this before 7 years ago, and I can't remember what it was like, but there you go. Taste it. Nice head. It's a Helles, so.
Yeah. It's nice.
Be more descriptive, Duncan. It's nice.
Very hoppy.
Hoppy? Got any advances on that? It's goddamn good. Write this down. So. Very mild.
It's very easy, isn't it?
There's a very mild sort of honeyness at first, and it has got that hoppy aftertaste. Not overpowering hops, but it's got, yeah, let's have another go. Nice grassy smell to it, like you get with Helles. It's a little bit of honey, but a very slight bit of pear drop as well. That first, try that now. A little bit of pear drop. A little bit of honey, but a tiny little bit of pear drop.
I can really taste the pear. No, just keep it in your mouth.
But it's like pear drop, yeah?
And get the honey.
It's like pear drop. I so am will acetate that, but
Yeah, if you keep it in your mouth and just don't swallow it all at once, just slowly go down. Really tasty.
tiny little bit of honey, a little bit pear drop, a really crisp, hoppy, but not overpowering hop finish. I assume local hops.
I like it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It is good.
I reckon it's good sunshine beer.
It's not a safety lager though, is it? Not a safety lager. I think it's. Is it? In a moment. It doesn't say. I reckon this is in the vicinity of 5.2% ABV. Now, what's not on their menu, but as the as the chap just told us there, they do have the ice.
Book.
Ice bock, that's it. The ice bock. So we'll get one. I think we'll have one of those. Yeah, they've got the ice bock. So do you know what? Right, we were only going to have one in here, but we're not. We're going to have this. We're going to have an ice bock, and we're going to have the hazelnut schnapps.
Trying to walk up that hill.
And then attempt to go somewhere else. But yeah, and look, that is pleasant.
I like it. Do you know, to be honest, there's not been a beer here that I have not enjoyed. Seriously, not one beer where I'd say I wouldn't order another one.
It's so smooth. It's just fascinating, isn't it, that you get these great beers like that. I mean, it's a massive operation that's next door, but this beer is just basically serves this area. I'm sure the bottles make it, maybe around wider Bavaria, but it's just this is craft beer at its best. Obviously craft beer has really taken off in the UK. Lots of local breweries and things like that. But this has almost been a craft beer around this part since I made a mistake before. I think I said 1640, 1645. Well, always been this nice light Helles beer, but yeah, it's really good, isn't it? And it's just a shame when we go home, you're not going to be able to get this in the UK. There is a little in the brewery, although they were reluctant. Well, they weren't reluctant. They refused to review it. So you're not going in. You're not going in. Nobody goes in. I'm sure if I'd have pushed a bit harder, maybe I'll push a bit harder. I don't know. Anyway, you're not going in, but they do have a little shop there selling bottles of this and some of their other beers. They do a Dunkel as well. Don't know about if they do a Weiss beer.
Sell it on the side.
Yeah, well, they sell in here. They do bottles of. They do the Jubilaums beer, which is the jubilation beer. I'm sure I said that right.
Berchtesgaden Dunkel, and then they've got the Franziskaner Weiss beer, which is obviously not, that's from Munich. But I'm even thinking we try that Jubilee beer as well.
Could be here a while.
Could be here a while. I mean, why not, eh? Why not? I mean, this is beautiful. This is a good traditional old beer cellar. It's really nice inside. It's what you'd expect of this part of Germany, really. But yeah, really nice. And we'll have a couple more. Well, we'll have this, and then we'll move on to the Eisbock, the Jubilee beer, the Schnapps, and then
See you tomorrow.
probably a kebab house. But yeah, bloody hell. I mean, the truth is, we got here last night and we had a couple of these, didn't we? But I'm appreciating it a lot more. Yeah, we're tired yesterday, but really appreciating this today.
Appreciate it.
It's really smooth. It's a great beer. So the chances are you're not going to get it unless you come around here. So I suggest you come to Berchtesgaden in the Bavarian Alps and try Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden, which is close to the town centre of Berchtesgaden. But they do sell it in other places, which we will go and check out a little bit later. Anyway, for now, until we get the next round in, Prost.
We decided to take our next beers out in the courtyard and were joined by a special guest.
Right, we are outside Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden, and this is Tom.
Hello.
Tom, surname?
Tom. Surname?
Yep.
Zeitler.
Titler, and he's the brewer here at Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden. How long have you worked there, Tom?
Since now in this 27th year.
27 years?
Yeah.
You're not old enough?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. And the brewery has been here since 1645. 1645. Was this bit here the original brewery, do you know? And then they...
No, this place, it was built in 1906.
1906?
Yeah.
All right, okay. And same with that building there, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's a different premise, okay. So we are going to try we've already had the Helles, which was delicious, by the way.
Thanks.
Now the Eisbock, I believe, 11.9 ABV, and this is all made here. So you make the wort and you freeze it. Well, no, when it's fermenting, you freeze it.
Right.
You extract the water, and it leaves stronger ABV.
Exactly.
Right, let's try it. Will you have some with us? A taste? Pour some. This is for you.
This is first for me. Look forward to this.
Now, because I was expecting this to be darker, because maybe not dunkel, but I was expecting with it being an Eisbock to be darker. But how long does this take to make?
It takes about 10 hours to make the brew.
Yep.
And then about 8 weeks for fermentation, storage.
And then I believe, because obviously you brew the beer, but you call it you distill the beer as well, yeah. When you freeze it, it's called distilling it.
Quite similar to distill, but we don't distill. We freeze it, and so we take away the water, yeah.
Perfect.
And then the alcohol goes up.
So, how many types of malts and hops have you got in this?
3 or 4 types of malt and 3 types of hops.
Hallertau?
Only Hallertau.
Only Hallertau. Different types of Hallertau.
Yeah.
Perfect. So what can we expect from this then? What sort of notes?
A little bit sweet, a little bit creamy.
Creamy?
Like syrup.
Yep.
And it's about 12% of alcohol, so it's not as liquid as normal light beer or the lager beer.
Tom, it's dangerous.
Of course.
Post. Let's try it. Oh.
Non-plastic person.
It's toasty.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I've never tasted the beer like that.
It's good. Wow.
It's dangerous.
Of course, it's dangerous, but I always say it's not a typical drinking beer.
No.
Yeah.
It's maybe for
Special
special events, for the ladies, glass of champagne or wine. Which man says, "Oh, please one champagne"?
Yeah.
We all like to drink beer, so it's
Yeah, you're not having 6, 7 of these, are you?
so only.
Small one.
Normally we have smaller glasses, like whiskey nosing glasses, and
Yeah, this is. It is almost like a liqueur. It's if I say boozy, do you understand?
Yeah.
Boozy. It's very alcohol. You can taste the alcohol, but it's.
Lovely.
You can. It's very viscous, right? So it's very almost like a syrup because so much water has been extracted from it. It's very thick and sweet and very toasty.
Love the colour as well.
The colour has that got Vienna malts or Munich malts? Munich malts. Yeah.
a bit of Munich malt,
And Pilsner malt as
isn't
well.
it? Of course.
That is delicious. But your main beer is the Helles.
Yeah.
How many hectoliters per year?
About 30,000
Wow,
hectoliters a year.
that's good.
With all types.
But this beer is only really sold locally.
Most of the beer we sell in local places. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't like to deliver too far away.
Yeah.
We just are concentrated. here
Local beer for
the
local
locals.
people. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I've been here twice before. Not here, but to Berchtesgaden, and I've drank your beer before. And I think people come in and they go, Hofbräuhaus, München.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's different. It's different, but it's beautiful. And with your Helles, is that again Pilsner malts, Munich malts?
Yeah. Most of the part is Pilsner malt
Yeah,
and
Hallertau.
Hallertau hops. of course.
Hallertau, yeah. And your yeast is what, your own local yeast, or?
Yeah, we have our own yeast.
Yeah.
And
Cool. Tom didn't know he was doing this, so we just grabbed it. But do you know what? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I mean, maybe one. But Tom, no, that's thank you. Really appreciate your time. He's been cool. Yeah, he's been summoned upon. But no, thank you for your time, Tom. That's beautiful, and thank you. All of this. So that is what.
Keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work. But it is almost like it's like beer with cognac. I don't know. It's,
Coloring's
beautiful colour, dark, which is your Munich malts, but
I love the strength in it.
yeah. So
and the name Hofbräuhaus means it's
like a royal court.
from the former royals of Berchtesgaden. And
Yeah.
Berchtesgaden had royals, Munich had royals, and
Yeah.
so we were to deliver to the royals,
Yeah.
and so we were the Hofbräuhaus, so the brewery for the royals.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Welcome.
Get it down. Zuffa.
So
Are you from Berchtesgaden? All your life? All your life. And did you learn to brew here?
yeah,
Yeah.
I started on September 1st, 1998.
Wow.
Now 26 years.
Next is Jubiläumsbier from Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden, and we've still got Tom with us, who is gonna help us hopefully depict the flavors of this. We've just been drinking this, though, Eisbock, which is very strong. It's probably destroyed our taste buds and our senses, but so Jubiläumsbier, what kind of experience can we expect from this? Come here. Come, sit down.
Come on.
Come and sit down.
That's good.
Sit down.
Ja, je hoopt het zo.
Ah, right.
Ja.
Als Wales.
Huh?
Als Wales.
Wales. Engeland.
Wales. Wales.
Eens.
Wales.
Next door.
Kok, hè?
Ja.
Maar wachten.
De Gemütlichkeit.
Ja.
He said you should be carefully.
De Gemütlichkeit. Jubiläumsbier then, Tom. What can we expect from this? What sort of flavours? Toast. It's bready. Liquid bread.
Yeah, it's a little bit, roasted.
Roasted.
Dark malt.
Munich malts
Munich
again.
malt, yeah.
Munich and Pilsner
Yeah.
and Hallertau,
Different types of Hallertau hops.
but just different levels.
Yeah.
Different levels. So, what are the main notes, the main flavours we can expect? Caramel or
Caramel.
maybe similar to a Märzen?
Yeah.
A Märzen?
Quite close to Märzen.
Yeah, Märzen, yeah. Very close to a Märzen. Bit of honey. Bit of pear. Pear?
Yeah.
You know this? 5.2.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good. Clear. All the beers are unfiltered?
Yeah.
All unfiltered? Yeah.
We also sell unfiltered beer, but only if you order, especially for one day, and then we prepare it in a 15, 30 or a 50 liter keg,
Yeah.
but only if you order. Because we have no preparation for best before date.
Yeah.
Only natural, not
Once you start it drinking.
no pasteurization or something.
Pasture,
else.
yeah,
No.
no.
So
Pure flavour
yeah.
at its best, and that is delicious. It's hard to follow that because
you can't follow that.
that is such a. But it's because it's so
Yeah.
unique, isn't it?
I mean, the thing is, you go from this to that, and you still taste that. But the thing is, this then,
Yeah, it's like a step back.
Yeah, well, you enjoy it, but it.
We did it in the wrong order.
For your tongue, you have to make it in
Yeah.
the right order.
Yeah, exactly.
Step it up, yeah.
Yeah.
We made a schoolboy error.
If this was the last, then I'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, even, I mean,
Normally
I'd go
this is
home
the
and go to
last
sleep
one
and
and
go,
then good night.
fantastic. But having that after that, it's hard to
And I forgot to say this before, but I love that because it's like, when we were kids, this is what Grolsch came in, and now it's over here it's Hackashaw. They have the flip lids, but anyway, the Jubiläumsbier,
Jubiläumsbier, yeah.
Jubiläumsbier, Jubilee beer. That is smooth. A little bit of hop, just a little bit of hop, just slight, yeah, just slight. But it's
It's a lovely beer. It's a lovely beer. Really nice beer.
beautiful. Tom's not drinking because he's got to drive, but fair play, beautiful.
Yeah.
But what we're going to end on after this is, and it's not beer, we're going to have Haselnuss schnapps.
Haselnuss schnapps.
Haselnuss schnapps. Why not? Why not?
Timestamp, it's 4 p.m.
Is that all it is?
Is it? It's 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. And we've still got to go down to the Z house and all that. So anyway,
Yeah.
Tom's been called back.
Tom's getting told off for giving all the secrets, but it's been great to have Tom.
Wow.
Cheers,
What?
Tom.
Honestly,
When you see this in
2028.
we'll not appreciate it yet.
On our channel of millions, we've had a great time. So
What a nice guy. What a nice guy.
Great for him to spend that time with us.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
post anyway.
I'm telling you now.
Post.
Yeah. No one.
Now, Berchtesgaden is absolutely stunning. I mean, this is the Königssee, just down the road from the Berchtesgaden town centre. Great place to come and relax. Now, we've been to the brewery already, but there are so many other lovely little beer gardens scattered around this region to go and sample the local beers, like the Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden. So after we've finished having a little wander around the lake in this beautiful part of the Alps, let's go and enjoy some of that beer in some other establishments.
If this bed is a school, then I'll be a teacher. You are a fool. You know you can't cheat here. Anywhere, anytime, any day. I don't care.
Yep. Aha. Danke.
Danke. Schön.
Well, when in Rome. So we've already been to the Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden brewery and sampled beer at source, but it's nice to see that local beer is sold in all the local places. I mean, I've never heard of this beer outside of this region before, so presumably this is all sort of exclusive to local bars and restaurants. And here, sat right next to the Königssee, which is just a couple of miles out of Berchtesgaden's town centre. It's a wonderful spot to sit and have a beer, and it is a good beer. We had some of this last night. We've been to the brewery today, and now we're going to enjoy another one.
Oh, yeah.
And the sun is just coming out. Bit of a slow start to the day. We're starting to get some sun breaking through the clouds. It's beautiful and blue over there, but still not quite to reach over the lake yet. And I think we'll probably go and sample beers in a couple of other places here, but I would imagine we're going to stick to drinking Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden while we're here, which is a lovely smooth Helles, well hopped. Talked about it already, don't need to talk about it again. The whole point of this is, if you're going to come to Berchtesgaden, obviously there's the Eagle's Nest, you've got the remains of Hitler's Berghof, there's the mountains to go exploring, there's the lakes, there's cable cars. It's just a great outdoor place. But if you come in here, try the local beer, go to the local brewery, go to the Hofbräuhaus Berchtesgaden, but also come to wonderful places like this and just drink local beer and have a great time. This is the calm before the storm for us, because we'll be going back to Oktoberfest tomorrow. When I say back, go every year. So it won't be as sophisticated as this. Or we'll make it sophisticated, will we?
Give it a go.
Give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go. Yeah, but great part of the world. Love coming here. It's, certainly a place to come when the weather's good. Beautiful in the winter when it's snow covered as well, but you wouldn't be sat here having a beer right now, I don't think, if it were a few inches in snow anyway. Probably on to somewhere else afterwards. But to your good health, Prost. Yechida.
Anywhere, anytime, any day. I don't care what we do, just as long as we are two. It's true, it's true, it's true. Early in the morning.
The lake and the mountains surrounding it in Königssee are breathtaking. But the little streets, the buildings, the restaurants, the shops, the beer gardens, it's just so quaint. You could just stay here forever.
Right. Why, we've had a few to drink. We've had a few. So, massively grateful to Tom for talking us through the whole process and whatnot. Yeah, obviously, it was really, impossible to get into the brewery, but I feel like we got a better experience than walking around a brewery by just speaking to Tom, who's been working here for the best part of a quarter of a century. And we've had some amazing beers. That Eisbock was I can't describe. At the time, I don't know. We'll watch the footage back. I don't know if it brought to life just how amazing that was. We're going to finish on schnapps, and I know this is a beer review channel. Well, it's not a real beer review channel. It's just beer celebration channel. But we're going to finish on schnapps because this is also a massive part of German culture heritage, and this is hazelnuss schnapps, hazelnut schnapps, and you get. It's like with anything, you know. Everybody makes it differently, but we were here last night, and this hazelnut schnapps was unbelievable. But we'll do it again now because we're obviously
On holiday.
on holiday. We're on holiday. We're on holiday. We've not had anything to drink, I promise. Not much. But anyway, give it a sniff first. Go. Oh.
Do you know what it actually smells like though? Do you remember like an empty Canetto before the 99?
An empty Canetto. I don't know. I've never had that. An empty Canetto. It does.
Empty Canetto.
It
What,
does.
like you eat the ice cream out of it?
It does smell like,
Like the cone.
and as we know from last night, it does also taste like Nutella. You know, Nutella chocolate spread. But it smells like.
It smells like the cone.
I mean, it's. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You eating ice cream out of a Canetto and just sniffing the
you know
cone?
the cone before the 99.
Hazelnuss, hazelnut schnapps.
Anyway,
I sort of agree though, I agree.
It smells divine though, doesn't it?
Mate, it smells like.
It smells divine.
It smells lovely.
And it's got a burn on it. Of course it's got a burn on it because it schnapps, but it's like Nutella, isn't it? It is like Nutella. It's got
Empty Canetto.
or an empty Cornetto. Oh, bloody hell. Yes, it's an empty Cornetto.
No, man.
We're professional on this channel. Professional.
I love it.
And we've even got. I mean, it's only early in the morning. And we've got to go down to the. We're going to go down to the lake afterwards and see what's happening there.
That won't make the edit.
Well, it's got to.
I love it.
That is delicious, isn't it? It does taste like you get the because obviously Nutella is clearly made with hazelnut,
It's lovely. All jokes apart.
and you get that, and it's just. It has got the burn. It's got the burn.
There's not vodka burn though, you know what I mean? Where that's different. You know, vodka burn is like that's a burn, but this is like a nice burn.
Yes, that is absolutely smashing. So I guess
We'll see you tomorrow.
these shots bring to a close this particular episode of the Beer Necessities. It's been terrific here in Berchtesgaden. Beautiful, great beer, great people.
Yeah, definitely great people.
The surrounds, everything about it, it's just been phenomenal. And finishing off with a hazelnut schnapps.
So we go to the next pub.
Yeah, until we go to the next place. But that's what it's all about, you know. This is not about blowing smoke up people's arses.
No.
This is all about having fun with your friends, drinking great beer,
Seeing beautiful.
maybe having a few things, but seeing the sights as well.
Yeah.
All right, and I feel we've accomplished that today.
Well, we're from Wales, and where we have mountains and countryside and seas and everything. And you know, today's topped it. You know, we live in a beautiful country, and we've come to another one.
We've come to another really beautiful part of the world, experienced great drink, great people, and we're very blessed. And I honestly think if you've got the opportunity, just come here.
Yeah.
Come here. come here. Wow, what a place. You know, even if you don't like beer or drink, you know, or whatever, but it's just great place. So please follow us, like. I don't do that thing where you can actually click a like, but like, subscribe, and just enjoy your life, because that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting old, but we're loving life, and this is a reminder that you can love life. Go out there, do it. Try new places, try new things, taste different beers, speak to people, and it's worth it. So, from us to you, Prost.
Prost.
Prost.